It's Week 8 of the NFL.
And the spotlight is on George Kittle. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards.
It's the 49ers and the Saints.
And it's all up next.
From a city that has hosted 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. Brandon Gaudin, as always, joined by my good friend. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Purdy now to throw off the play action. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So Charles, offensive. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. They'll try and throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to fourth down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And out will come the offense as they take over. So first and 10 now from the 30. There's Purdy on first and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now on first down, it's Purdy. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there's good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 43. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action, now Purdy. He finds Kittle going across the field. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage, completion-wise, way up. Not that time. On fourth down, here's Purdy. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And the Niners are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a... And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. They'll look to throw, and they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0.
Saints, nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to tough. And ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Now back to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Taken in at the 22. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. They go play action here. Purdy. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, McCaffrey. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. They held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. Throwing here, Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized for the ability to run the football. you've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. On 1st down, Purdy. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally. This is McCaffrey on the give. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. Now Purdy. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2 seconds to go, 1st quarter. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 25. We are in for a good one as we're through one. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Purdy off the play fake. Throwing here to Kittle yet again. Caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the 49ers continue to pull away here in this 1st half. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Had a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And they will take over 1st and 10. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Got a man, that's Aiyuk. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, 28 yards. And the Niners have got it on cruise control. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Purdy looking to throw. That's caught. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. So a sensational return there on special teams, a foot race that he was not going to lose. But now, meanwhile, while that was going on, we've got an injured player on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's doing his thing. He's got some good yardage, but his team right now in the 2nd quarter, 0 points.
Just not a complete formula. Half of it's there, being able to run the ball and set the tone. Wonder if they may have to go to some play action, throw off the run game, and try and get the ball in the end zone.
I was just going to ask you that same thing. Maybe you use that run now to set up the pass, right?
I would think so, because the run has been very effective for them.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
That'll be caught by Aiyuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Aiyuk with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Niners are pouring it on. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? On second down, Kamara. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And some room to roam now. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 18. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Able to complete this to Shenault. And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they'll try the option on first and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
At the 5-yard line.
Bronco switch. Bronco alert. Alert. Reload. Reload. Hey. Check that.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. Third and goal.
Roll. Unlock line. Check.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Here's Greg Joseph now to try the field goal. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. The kick by Joseph is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far here in the second quarter. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The Niners on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Purdy on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. They He's starting to drive on the ground. Kamara. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard.
Check,
Brings up
Panther.
2nd and
Down
11.
there, check, flag, flag.
46
Bronco
yard
switch,
line.
rock, alert, reload.
Again, it's Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Okay, ready?
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey to the 27-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Now Purdy. Downfield throw tip, but he still got it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. Now, he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw here. That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll look to throw again. Dancing, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, here's Kamara across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
It's now 4th down.
This is taken at the 18. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series. We're in the second quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain it?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him, maybe even have a third person in the area, and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while, because I don't know that their talents are his, because when he gets his hands on the ball, he breaks down my entire D. Someone else, they may not make the same type of a play.
Well, we know his talents are very good. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Purdy now to throw off the play action. This one caught by Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They go play action here. Purdy. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Let's just call it what it is. Struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
A final shot before break. Purdy. His throw incomplete. So we've reached halftime. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He finds Kittle going across the field. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run with McCaffrey. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And this is picked up by the Saints. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter. The scoop and score always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. Purdy off the play fake. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. And they're going to speed things up here. From just shy of midfield, Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers just continue to roll. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on. Indeed, keep possession.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. And here's Kamara on the read option.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Now a timeout as they tend to the injured player. And not the man they would want to see. That's Chris Olave getting medical attention. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Trying to lay one up deep. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Saints.
On first down, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
There's Purdy on first and 10.
And that is incomplete. Here now is second and 10, again from the 41.
Throwing here, Purdy.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. On first down, it's Purdy.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, is going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
On 2nd and goal, Purdy. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Niners extend their lead yet again. They'll try and throw for it. What a game it's been for him in the backfield, Charles, as he pounds it into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, and he hits the end zone one more time, and his blockers cleared all those lanes. Before the snap, they called for the heavy unit, right? 3 tight ends coming on the field, and they got the job done clearing the way.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got an open man, it's Olave. The 30, 10, 5, touchdown, New Orleans. Purdy now to throw. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there for the Niners. And a very appropriate gain as well, 49 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 26 yards. And the 49ers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now Purdy. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Ready.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. He'll decide to keep this once more. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now a timeout as they tend to the injured player. And not the man they would want to see. That's Chris Olave getting medical attention. But the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look. And we will take a short break. And he's got his big tight end here. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
Bronco
goal.
switch, Brock, alert, reload.
They'll go option to the short side. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll set up to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Joseph's got it. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag?
I was just going to say
get out
that.
of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Play action. Now Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
That's a nice job there knowing what his options are. He's out of the pocket to his left. And I thought maybe think about running with this one, but he uses his vision instead. Finds his man on the left sideline, and they convert on 3rd down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Boy, 203 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 44 yards. And the 49ers have got it on cruise control. On the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they've built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal, just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals, just something magical about breaking that barrier.
Yeah, he's right there on the doorstep now. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Room here to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Good for the Saints.
They'll give to Kamara here on the option. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12 at the Niners' 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here comes the Saints punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50. A big play there for the Niners. And a very appropriate gain as well, 49 yards. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 49 yards. And the 49ers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Saints coming out now to take the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to kick it away. This is taken at the 23. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's going to be caught by Samuel. He's got room at the 30, and they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it. It's out here. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Throw left side, going to be caught by Shenault. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 2nd and 4. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Intended for his wideout. Incomplete. Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. There's receiver Brandon Ayuk as San Francisco's offense returns to the field. All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know that I typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's been a variety of coverages throughout this game because they're not just letting him run scot-free. They're trying their best to shut him down, and he's shredding them.
I got to be honest, I want to see 5. Don't you want to see 5? I mean, we're not supposed to be biased, but...
We're not rooting. Just in the interest of the game, let's go ahead and see 5.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this is caught. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to...
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Niners are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flushed out right. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw here. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw again. Finds, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. $51 yards on the punt there.
Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series.
A chance here on this drive to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark for him.
Throw him the ball. Throw him the ball. Forget analysis, all right? Let's just root a little bit here. Get him the football and get past that 200-yard mark.
Boy, you want that. You seem excited.
I know, and it's really weird because normally I want guys to intercept the ball.
Right.
All right? I want them to knock it down. In this case, he's been fun to watch.
The former DB rooting for the wide receivers. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Purdy off the play fake. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Purdy now to throw off the play action.
And he will find his man Samuel. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, 27 yards.
And the Niners continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect 2nd half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the 2nd half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the 1st.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
This is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking it about the 36. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3.
Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him Take him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore, because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
And a 49er first down.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They go play action here. Purdy. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 17-yard line. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He finds Kittle going across the field. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are pouring it on. They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Julian Love picks it.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
2nd and 5. It's caught. It's Shenault again. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10. That's a 37-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to kick it away. This is fielded at the 27. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. And we get a peek at the kind of game he's having. It's been a good game. 8 catches now, Charles.
Everyone likes to spread the ball around. They want a lot of people to catch it and touch it, get a lot of guys involved. But sometimes when you have the hot hand or a person who's just really taking care of business in their part of the field, you have to keep going back to them.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 31-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Play action. Now Purdy. And he floats one there, incomplete. Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Purdy looking to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower. Personally, I'd rather see them kick the extra point there than to go for two, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get two. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
At the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the 49ers are going to take over here up near the 40. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. This is McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
First down, San Francisco.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some more. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. But maybe some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They're going right back to Hamler. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Shenault. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. Back to throw again. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The return man down to a... Come out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last two drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Cannot finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
Purdy to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level.